Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Maya. Today I'm going to be filming a full face of Glossier makeup on non-Glossier skin. If you don't know about this whole Glossier kick and the brand itself, their motto is skincare first, makeup second. Great. I love that. I think that's a fabulous motto. I think that's a wonderful phrase. My only issue is that I find with Glossier, they're not taking into account the part of their customer base that might have acne prone skin. I feel like there is a certain section of people who love Glossier and they're like 13, 14 years old, right when you're about to start breaking out, and then you see these girls with like a little bit of fucking watery face makeup on with flawless skin, no scars, and you're just like, oh shit, well I don't look like that, so I can't be a Glossier girl. That's my one thing. I think Glossier is a great brand. I love the way that they market it. Some people say that their products aren't that great, and hey, more power to you. I really love their Boy Brow. I love their Cloud Paint. I have not, though, tried their face makeup because of the fact that I am somebody who struggles with breakouts and acne scars and hyperpigmentation, and I felt like their face makeup is only for people with like flawless model type skin. I just want to see what would happen. So I'm going to start by washing my face with the Milky Jelly Cleanser. I'll use like a couple of the skincare products that I do have from them. I have a general consensus of products that will get me through my whole face besides mascara. I tried this a while ago and I don't really remember, so it wasn't super notable for me. So we'll try it again, we'll see. Okay. I don't know about this. I can kind of already... The fragrance in it is like really overpowering for me. I probably shouldn't be testing out skincare products because I have super sensitive skin. What are you gonna do? I just needed something to wash off the little bit of concealer that I put on. Okay, I'm gonna do a double cleanse. Yeah, I have really no thoughts about that actually. It's fine. Nothing bad. I feel like it might make me break out because of the fragrance, but whatever. So I'm gonna do the Super Bounce Hyaluronic Acid and Vitamin B5 Serum. This one I didn't smell any fragrance, I don't think. Yeah, there's really not much fragrance in that, and I like that serum. That makes my skin feel nice. As you can see, I have some cute little breakouts on my everywhere. Love it. And last, I have their Priming Moisturizer Rich. I'm not too sure about this one. I've tried their Priming Moisturizer, like the regular one, way back in the day. I don't know if they reformulated it, but it was definitely greasy for my skin type at that time. If you've watched my previous videos, you might know that I think my skin type has gotten drier over like the past year, year and a half. So this might be nice. I don't know. Like that, I don't know. That seems like a lot, but whatever. By the way, there's construction going on outside of my house, so like if I'm sure you can hear it, that's what it is. FYI. Okay, my skin looks super red, but it doesn't feel irritated. I think just when I rub it, it's very sensitive like that. I don't know, it was fine. Very standard skincare products. I know a lot of like the skincare gurus are not huge fans of Glossier skincare formulas. It's definitely not the worst, but I do think I might break out from using them, so you're welcome. All right, let's get into this makeup, shall we? So I have here the Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid, which I've tried before and I do really like. And it looks like that. It's in a glass bottle, which I think is really nice. And I think I'm just gonna do a pump because that moisturizer was pretty heavy. I like the Future Dew serum because it really does make my skin feel so soft. It kind of scares me like having the word oil in the name, but it's actually not very greasy at all. And if you just use like a pump to a pump and a half, it just gives you a good glow, like a glaze over your skin, which I love. On to the Perfecting Skin Tint. I got mine in the shade G10. So the directions say, shake, then smooth over moisturized skin, which we did. Blend upward and outward for sheer coverage and instant dewiness. I just want to see if I can use these products as someone with a lot of acne and hyperpigmentation and still feel good about myself. So who knows? Okay, very watery. Yeah, very, very sheer. I'm not expecting like this to cover up, especially this, I'm not expecting to be covered up. But if we're looking past the actual blemishes on my face, because they're not claiming that this is gonna, you know, cover up imperfections. So I can't expect to put this on and feel like I have my acne covered. But if we look past the actual imperfections on my skin, I could see how, if my skin was clear and perfect and didn't have a bunch of really red blemishes on it, I could see how this would make my skin just look a little like a little bit better. Only really though if it was perfect, so. And then we're gonna use the Stretch Concealer, which I also have used before, and I liked it. It wasn't anything special, but I liked it. I'm gonna take an e.l.f. concealer brush and just start spot concealing, I think. I really gotta work on this puppy up here. I don't know. Okay, so I just put a little bit of that on my big red blemish, and it did just provide like a good amount of like light coverage. I think it's helpful that I'm putting it on with a brush. So let's try and see what it looks like if I just cover one of my blemishes with my finger. Using my finger didn't work as nicely as the brush up here. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm someone who is fairly comfortable with my blemishes at this point. It's taken me a while to get here, I promise. I can go out and I don't need them all to be covered. Like, I don't need to have like a full coverage look when I go out into the world, because I feel like everybody has acne. I feel like I would like this stretch concealer, honestly, like all over my face. They should make a larger size of this stuff. I can see when I'm building it up, the finish of it looks very natural, which I like. Sometimes when I'm covering my blemishes with like actual full coverage products, especially if they're active blemishes, it's like the redness is covered, but then the texture is still really obvious, and that is not my favorite look. I've used the concealer honestly all over my skin. I don't know. I want to say that I like it, but I don't. I'm not a huge fan. The concealer is nice. The finish of it is pretty natural. I would say medium to light coverage concealer. The skin tint, I could do without. I could do without that fucking skin tint. I think it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of money. I don't think you should buy it, especially if you have hyperpigmentation or acne prone skin. I have yet to find lighter coverage skin tint BB cream that works for me and works for my skin. Because I don't want to go out all the time wearing a full coverage foundation. I don't really care that much about covering every single acne scar, but I have yet to find like a good tinted moisturizer or BB cream type of formula that is light coverage but still covers what I need to cover. The Milk Sunshine Skin Tint is close for me. The It Cosmetics CC cream is very full coverage, and so using it on the day-to-day can sometimes be a lot for me. What I do really want to try is the Kosas tinted face oil, or whatever it is. I think I'm gonna finish the makeup, so I'm gonna use the Boy Brow, which I love already. The Boy Brow works really, really well for me. Something I would like to point out about this one in particular is the blonde shade, which is what I use, works really well for my eyebrows. Just by looking at me, you would say, oh, her eyebrows are brown. My hair is not like a dark, dark color, and it was blonde before this color, but I always found that other eyebrow gels in the shade blonde were too light for my actual eyebrow hairs. So there would be like little white thing, like white looking covered eyebrow hairs. But I think this one for me is a dark enough color that it blends very nicely with my eyebrows, because if I were to use just like a brown shade that is close to the color of my eyebrows, it would not match my actual hair. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I think it does. So I have 3 of the cloud paints and I really love this formula. I think it is such a great liquid cream blush. It's so natural, it's so easy to use. If you haven't tried it, I suggest it. I also heard the Rare liquid blush was really good, but I have 3 of the shades. I don't know which one I want to use. I have Beam, Puff, and Dusk. I think I'm gonna use Beam. Then for my eyes, I have some of the Skywash eyeshadows. I don't like the way this one looks on me. I'm gonna use the shade Valley, which is the light warm brown. I don't know, that looks kind of crazy to me in the camera lens. It looks natural, but also I feel like with the reddish tint of my skin and then the reddish tint of the eyeshadow, it makes me look a bit sick. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off with some mascara and give you my final thoughts. So I just put on mascara and a little bit of lip balm, just looking at myself. And if I'm being honest, no, absolutely not. This is not for me. This is not for my skin. I do not think that the skin tint nor the concealer are really worth your money if you have acne prone skin. This is what it is. This is what it looks like. This is how Glossier looks on acne prone skin. And while I do feel enhanced, I do not feel like the Glossier girls and you know putting on their watery skin base and fucking. For me personally, I don't need to have, you know, a full coverage face all the time. I know for sure that I don't like the skin tint. I know that that's not worth my money. The concealer I can make an argument for because there's a medium coverage to it, and if you build it up enough you could cover up blemishes in a way that I wanted to. I just think it would take a lot of product, whereas I could use Maybelline Fit Me all over my face and use less product of that and just feel better and more secure with my makeup and my skin. I am a fan of Glossier. I like their marketing. I think that what they did to the entire beauty industry, not just them, but they were a very popular example of more democratic beauty industry. My only real big issue with Glossier, definitely their lack of showing their products on women and men that do have acne scars and acne prone skin. I mean, I get why they don't, because literally it does fucking nothing to my face. The whole like skincare first, makeup second, sometimes the skincare doesn't do it. Sometimes the skincare won't clear your skin or won't fix all your problems. I don't know, is it making any sense? What do you think? Products that I do for sure suggest from them: the Future Dew Serum, the Cloud Paint, and then the Boy Brow is my ride or die product. I use it every day. As far as face makeup, I think you can go elsewhere with acne prone skin and still find like a lighter coverage natural formula that is gonna give you what you're looking for. Yeah, like I said, I think that Glossier has the influence to where they could show their products on someone like me with a lot of blemishes on their skin and people can get behind it. I just think it's kind of annoying promoting these products and like these shitty skincare formulas on people that have just naturally clear and flawless skin. But again, I do really like Glossier as a brand. From a marketing perspective, I think it's great. Yeah, so that is a full face of Glossier on non-Glossier skin, acne prone skin, however you wanna say it. If you did like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, give me a comment, talk to me. I'm super fucking bored, super fucking lonely. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.